On the morning of August 31, 1888, a chilling discovery in London's Whitechapel district would send ripples of fear across the globe and ignite a legend that continues to haunt us to this day. This was the day Mary Ann Nichols, known to her friends as Polly, became the first canonical victim of the infamous serial killer, Jack the Ripper. But who was Mary Ann Nichols? Beyond the sensational headlines and the macabre legacy of her death, lay the life of a woman struggling to survive in the harsh realities of Victorian London. Born Marian Walker in 1845, Polly's life was far from easy. She married Thomas Nichols in 1864 and had 5 children. However, like many of her time, she faced immense hardship. Her marriage eventually dissolved, and she found herself adrift, moving between workhouses and common lodging houses in the East End of London. This was a world of destitution, where survival often meant living day to day, on the fringes of society. Whitechapel, in 1888, was a labyrinth of narrow, gaslit streets, teeming with poverty and desperation. It was a place where anonymity was easy to find, and danger lurked in the shadows. Polly, like many women in her situation, resorted to prostitution to make ends meet, a common, albeit perilous, means of survival in an unforgiving era. The night of August 30, 1888, was no different for Polly. She was last seen alive in the early hours of August 31, around 2:30 a.m., near the junction of Osborne Street and Whitechapel High Street. She was reportedly intoxicated, a common coping mechanism for the harsh realities of her life. Just over an hour later, at approximately 3:40 a.m., her body was discovered by a carman named Charles Cross on Bucks Row, now Durward Street. The scene was horrific. Her throat had been deeply cut twice, and her abdomen brutally mutilated. The nature of the wounds immediately suggested a level of savagery that shocked even the hardened residents of Whitechapel. The police investigation began swiftly, but the lack of witnesses and the brutality of the crime made it incredibly difficult. The initial assumption was a robbery gone wrong, but the excessive mutilation hinted at something far more sinister. Mary Ann Nichols' murder was not an isolated incident. It was the first in a series of brutal killings that would terrorize London for months, attributed to the elusive killer who would become known as Jack the Ripper. Her death set a terrifying precedent, marking the beginning of one of history's most enduring unsolved mysteries. The lack of a clear motive, the surgical precision of some of the wounds, and the sudden, violent nature of the attacks fueled public panic and speculation. The press, eager for sensational stories, gave the killer his infamous moniker, and the legend of Jack the Ripper was born. Mary Ann Nichols, a woman whose life was marked by struggle, became a tragic symbol of the era's social inequalities and the terrifying anonymity of urban life. Her death, though overshadowed by the larger mystery of Jack the Ripper, remains a poignant reminder of the victims behind the legend. While the identity of Jack the Ripper may never be known, the story of Mary Ann Nichols ensures that the human cost of his reign of terror is never forgotten. Her story is a stark reminder of a dark chapter in London's history, and a testament to the enduring fascination with the mysteries that lie hidden in the past. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more tales from the dark underbelly of the world.